Listener discretion is advised. This podcast contains explicit material that may not be suitable for some individuals. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect or represent the views and opinions of the actual people, companies, or any organization. This podcast may not be reproduced, edited, copied without the expressed written permission from the hosts. You have been warned.
NBKIA, NBKIA, oh, NBKIA, NBKIA, oh, NBKIA, NBKIA. XXX 2002, rated PG-13.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another podcast. Welcome to another of NBKIA Podcast Movie Reviews. I am one of your hosts, Simon.
I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
All right, kicking in this episode.
Yeah, we are. So XXX.
It's about
Vin Diesel.
It's about 2 hours long. Excuse me.
So he's the voice of Groot.
Yeah. Well, first the title.
Columbia.
Remember, you know, like how many movies can literally come out that are.
Yeah, it's the title, not the rating.
Yeah.
If it was rated XXX. You know what I always liked about in old cartoons, they'd be on an island with 3 X's on it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why
they were just drinking porn.
They're drinking Vin Diesel's sweat.
Drinking load.
The Metallica album.
And the cover of that album supposedly had
Splooge on
a
it.
couple of different bodily fluids combined.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Supposedly. But it's like, why would you go to those lengths, you know? Like,
it's the only way we could do it.
They got
So what is this? Holy shit.
Professor
What?
Snape,
wow.
Harry Potter.
Alan Rickman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him.
No thing way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Vin Diesel. It's like Dad. No, that's
What's it? It looks like...
that's fucking Spencer Davis group. Or what's his name?
No idea.
Roll with me, baby. He does that song. Steve Winwood. So it's like Steve Winwood.
Rick Astley.
Yeah, that's the Rickroll thing. Never gonna give you up, let you know. I have a weakness for that
This is
song.
Rammstein.
No.
Yeah,
Awesome.
totally.
Rammstein.
Bang, bang. Copyright
Rammstein.
infringement. The fucking Rammstein.
We're gonna have to play like
Probably the only German band I know.
we're gonna have to play like royalty free music over this.
Yeah.
Like some nice indie rock.
Like kind of ahead of their time if you think about it, because they were doing
Why?
industrial. I mean, they were
How
doing
is
like
that
this
ahead of
crazy.
their time? Industrial's like
Huh?
late 70s.
Angelina
Ministry
Jolie
and even
Brad
Rob
Pitt.
Zombie shit was like industrial. Nine Inch Nails, Skinny Puppy, KMFDM.
Do you think those guys got a lot of inspiration from Gary Newman?
Probably like wanting to do something harder,
Because I feel like
scarier.
Trent Reznor is like referenced Gary Newman,
Oh, really? He would.
who's and not. I mean,
What,
he's-
who's this guy? It's like fucking. Is this a vampire movie?
I have no idea. This is guys spitting flames, fire breathing.
I think it's just flamethrowers attached to their
Oh,
fucking
no
guitars
way.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they keep,
That is insane. This is just a Rammstein music video.
2 hour long Rammstein.
Why would they let that guy in a tux climb right up onto the? There's no security. And this is the bad guy. Isn't he just like fucking a vampire? He has a long. What is that? Like a robe, like trench coat on with no shirt underneath, black pants, long hair.
I thought this was like Bram Stoker's.
Dracula 2000.
So they had The Undertaker play that guy.
Yeah, Undertaker, straight up.
Then this is the intro to Get Smart with Steve Carell.
Sam Jackson.
Wow.
Glass
Holy
Man.
shit.
How did I not know
Wow,
he was
and
in
he's
this?
got a burnt face. No way.
Oh yeah, he played Two-Face in The Dark Knight series of Batman, right?
Have you guys heard the this interview that Samuel Jackson does where he's annoyed that he gets confused with
Oh, yeah, of course.
Lawrence
Fishburne. I didn't have a commercial during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was doing a radio interview, I think, and the guy was like,
No, it's
yeah,
on TV.
That was okay.
Yeah,
There's
I've
actually
seen the
a video
clip. You
there.
can watch the clip on YouTube.
That scar, man. How'd he get it?
I don't know.
Instantly, want to know.
Yeah.
Is it a bike accident? He's on his bike as a kid? Dirt bike or something? You hope it's something cool.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, you remember that small percentage of a chance when you drank a root beer with Pop Rocks in your mouth? And it said it would blow your head up. Well, it blew my side of my face off.
Face Off?
Like the movie Face Off.
Oh man, don't get me started about that movie.
Yeah, Simon's collecting VHS tapes of fucking Face Off
Mm-hmm.
and other Nick Cage classics.
Yeah.
So if you find VHS tapes of Nick Cage, send them
To 1106543.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
0 lane.
Also,
Zero Lane.
Also, make sure you go to my GoFundMe account to donate to the down payment of a house that I'd like to purchase. I'm not sure what house I wanted to put, but if I get like $100,000 in it, that'd be perfectly all right as well.
Simon's about to get evicted. So
Yeah, so
come cough up a couple of bucks.
and throw in a couple VHS tapes.
yeah, Face Off only. If you have Face Off, send it to me.
Who's this guy? What a stickler. Keep it out of the sun.
Yeah, right.
I'm an important person.
Oh,
shit, this is
okay.
Vin Diesel. So we finally got Vin Diesel. He looks like Sinead O'Connor from behind. Okay, so
Nothing compares
yeah.
to
Wait.
Vin Diesel in a convertible
So
Corvette.
he's just a thief.
Okay, now
Oh, and a terrible driver.
just steals some rich stiff's car.
Yeah, it's an automatic, and it looked like he had his left foot on the clutch.
Yeah.
That's my car!
This is hilarious.
Do you guys think that red cars get pulled over more often? Is that true, or is that just like a kind of a myth?
I've never actually dug into the research, but I know that there are certain things that attract humans' eyes more than
Yeah.
others, and red definitely is
Yeah.
the
For hunger.
strongest.
That's why like McDonald's and Burger King and
Oh, yeah.
Coke have it.
That's why
yeah.
it's yellow, blue, and red.
Yeah.
And if you'll see those colors throughout marketing, always in advertisement, like signs. Think of like restaurants and how many have white and red or yellow and red.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at this HD setup.
It's music, dick. Direct quote from. Come on, Dick. It's just somebody's name, right? Richard.
Well,
Yeah.
unless he's Gary V or Gary Vaynerchuk.
The what?
The Xander Zone.
This is. Well, who made this? Is this a Disney movie? And what
So-
they had like he had like look at these buckets, like tin cans. He's got cameras in.
You remember Billabong shirts? Man, remember that stuff?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Driving a Corvette
He's-
off a bridge.
Yeah, he's launching this. He's got a parachute backpack on also.
Oh, okay.
What's the purpose of him crashing this car, though?
I don't know.
So you can be extreme and fucking jump out of it.
Extreme.
Triple X.
That's what it stands for. XXX Extreme.
He's like chugging Mountain Dew and eating Doritos.
Oh yeah.
While bungee jumping and
You
skydiving
know
at the same
that there
time.
was probably a triple X. I want to look that up now. Post show like there was like a campaign like where they were selling Mountain Dews with like some sweepstakes.
Seems like
Triple X.
7-Eleven always had something like that, right? 7-Eleven. Like, it was like remember the Hulk Slurpee?
Then they have a drowning pool in the background.
Yeah.
Coal chamber.
Yeah, they're all
Oh, no,
the
this
same.
is it.
POD. No, this
With
is
the body. This is Mudvayne?
drowning pool.
Yeah.
Drowning. Okay, you're. Sorry, guys. Got my
It's the only song I know from like the early
new
2000s.
metal. Yeah. That's God.
The guy with the sun tanning.
Look at how
Goggles
whack this looks. This is hilarious. You guys got the cameras? Alright, let's go. They needed the whole fucking police station to show up only on the roof. They didn't have any plan to like get a bridge in time to be like, oh, they're getting away. Yeah, there's something about Vin Diesel where it's just immediately he fits well inside the Nazi skinhead category when you look at him.
Of course, he's got to live in a place that has a skateboard ramp.
That's true.
Oh, is Tony Hawk in this?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's like playing
He was-
Five
they
Pro
showed him
Skater
briefly.
4.
Yeah. All these people are probably somehow involved with the X Games. This is his place. He's got a skateboard ramp in his place. Why is it they always, when they try to establish how cool somebody is in a movie,
Yeah.
they put him in like the freight elevator that they, you know what I mean? There's always like a cool gate.
Yeah. Because it looks
That's where I live. I
and
live
it
in a
works
cool
with cameras,
warehouse.
right? You can get at least get some kind of shot with those.
Oh,
Seems
yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh, that's Matt Hoffman.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a singer from Buck Cherry.
Her?
Yeah. That's Stacey Dash. She's very Republican.
20 years before.
From Clueless. Stacey Dash.
She's in Buttery?
No. Fuck no. There was a guy behind her.
Oh.
Dang.
Save
Who is
Tonight.
that? That's like a Fantasia or something.
That's Tony Hawk. Straight up.
Singer, this woman here.
Rihanna?
It's not Rihanna.
Nicki Minaj.
I don't know singers.
Yeah, it's Nicki Minaj.
It's definitely. It's
Does he
definitely
have
not.
those tattoos? Did he always have that Godsmack tattoo on his arm? Whatever the fuck that
Yeah.
is.
Dude, that's airbrush to fuck.
He's like,
He's starting to know.
keep drawing designs on my arm. Oh, shit.
This movie was at the peak of like tribal tattoos.
No, yeah, to where you just put tribal tattoos on
It's the
top
most-
of tribal
most
tattoos.
Awful. God awful. I think a lot of people that have those probably regret getting it.
Oh.
I just insulted every person who has tattoos inadvertently by trying to be funny.
It was only a Corvette. Who would get...
A cow?
No, just 3 X's on the back of your neck.
XXX
And
Tentacion?
why are you trying to make us change? You know, XXX has always meant you cannot watch this movie because it has in-your-face fucking nudity.
Right. Yeah.
So why, like, are you... How could you ever sway us from that thinking when thinking of
Wow.
XXX?
Some sort of like...
They're like, let's rebrand it for Xander Cage or whatever the fuck. he's doing.
Xander Zone? You're in the Xander Zone.
You're in the... What does that even mean? You're in the Xander
You're in the
Zone.
Xander Zone. He listens to nothing but Godsmack and Rammstein.
Yeah. He's like, this is my cool YouTube channel.
He has, I mean, he literally has a tribal tattoo.
Oh, that's
Money
David
symbol?
Arquette.
Most of these are fake tattoos, right? Like Vin Diesel doesn't actually have that stuff. I mean, that's gotta be. He's in. Oh,
Wait,
wow.
what just happened? Wasn't he arrested?
He was. I'm assuming he got out of jail and then she put like 911 knowing that they were going to arrest or shoot up the place or try and rob him.
Sam Jackson.
Telling you.
He's Nick Fury.
He just shows up the same way in every movie.
So,
I've been sitting here the whole time.
yep.
It's a diner. Why am I'm reminded of the movie History of Violence with Viggo Mortensen.
Oh, okay.
Marie Bello, right? Because there's a scene in that movie, and I think this is Cronenberg effects or makeup. Viggo Mortensen's character smashes a pot of coffee on some guy's face, and he's all blah, he's all messed up.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I think it's a Cronenberg thing. But how many movies can you think of where a guy gets like smashed in the face by a pot of coffee, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that movie is great. When he stomps on that dude's neck in the office at the end.
Yeah. Right.
When he comes face to face with the bad guy.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be his brother, and then he.
Yeah. Well.
There are blanks in the gun.
Blanks in the gun, but the wall was hit.
Yeah, that was.
Well, even a blank shoots a little bit of something.
It's true.
Even a little bit of something like that? I don't think so.
But you should. You should never mess around.
Treat every gun like it's a loaded gun.
You should never mess around, even if something has blanks in it, because.
The Crow.
Because Brandon Lee.
And dude, yeah, but that was part of the
and this kid I went to middle school with, for real, he put a gun that had blanks in it in his mouth, and he's no longer alive. So don't mess around with guns that have blanks in them, no matter what.
Our penis game.
What?
So he was arrested.
They're testing him.
He just got
motherfucker.
They just shot him with a tranquilizer dart.
Yeah, over and over again.
And treating him like he's big game.
They're putting him in different situations.
Oh, he's with other alt-right people.
Oh, God.
He has to, fucking protest and survive the protest against Antifa. Mm-hmm.
So somebody had an idea, right? To, basically just fill this thing with a bunch of, instead of using extras or real actors, they're let's get... guys who are from professional wrestling, let's get a couple of those. Let's get bodybuilders and extreme sports people to just hang out. That's the people that Vin Diesel's character spends most of the time with.
Yeah.
People with both their ears pierced.
I know what it is.
Is it the singer from Smash Mouth?
I live for this shit.
Uncle Cracker's in this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then they just swoop back by and crop dust them with some fucking chemical. Oh, shit.
So, they're in Colombia.
Picking cocoa leaves.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What, just the leaves that you fucked?
You're gonna somehow...
Man, yeah, okay. You've ever been offered to purchase fucking just coca leaves to chew on by any fucking person ever? No.
Some gold teeth.
Why do they keep going to the neck tattoo?
Yeah, those are looking
whack.
Somebody did them tattoos with ballpoint pens.
Yeah, like a red permanent marker that was like dried out. Well, is that
Machete?
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yep.
You betcha. So really, not a bad assortment of actors here. Is that a Wu-Tang shirt? So Danny Trejo really was in a gang, I believe.
Yeah, he was in prison.
Yeah. It's in like a motorcycle
It was like search
club.
It's a comeback story.
So he's hanging. Wonder how long he's been hanging there.
Yeah, how dumb your arms would be.
And he just feels totally fine. He like fell out of an airplane.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Ow. Vin Diesel getting slapped by Danny Trejo. Never thought I'd see that.
Yeah. And it didn't even like hurt him.
He's hanging from his arms for hours. I mean, how long? He's being tortured. Fell out of a plane and he's feeling fine. Uh-oh. They didn't tie up his legs?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, so he's gonna pull some Houdini maneuver.
Wow, shit. Oh. Oh, whoa.
I'm not used to seeing Danny Trejo get his ass kicked.
Yeah. No.
Say what, man? That's some good explosions, and they're shooting the place up. Everything's
this is cool.
It's a good shot. Every man for himself.
As he's running with like a brick of cocaine.
He's so selfish.
He's just got a kilo in one hand.
He don't care about anybody.
Every man for himself.
Jesus, guy. At least Vin Diesel's trying to save some dude,
Yeah.
Sorry, Xander. Xander Zane zone.
Xander Zane zone.
You're in the Xander zone.
You're in the Xander zone.
Helicopters. What are they shooting bolts of laser lightning?
Yeah.
What's going on? These helicopters have advanced weaponry.
Those cannons from RoboCop. Rapid fire.
Things are heating up here. It's extreme.
Extreme's my middle name.
Xander Extreme
Zane
Zane Zone.
Zane Zone.
More explosions.
I've been hide behind this burning fucking vehicle.
That was a crazy shot though for a second. Like the real quick.
Yeah.
A worm's eye view. Dirt like, what's up?
I rented one of these before because I got, was it X-Cross? Cross-X?
Motocross?
Motocross pants on.
Yeah. Cross X?
Cross-X.
Something, man.
I used to watch motocross back in the day quite a bit.
Now I'm too cool for that. Yeah, Ryan's too cool to watch anything anymore.
No, I still, I don't know. I just don't have the time. All right, I'm just too damn cool. You got me.
Why did the helicopters have to stop following them?
I don't know.
Nothing was in their way. They should have just kept lighting them up. They were bound to get them.
I do know a little motocross trivia if you guys are interested in hearing me fucking endlessly pontificate about shit. I want to say first guy to do a backflip, like a big on a dirt bike was Pastrana.
Yeah, he did the double backflip.
Double backflip, and then that girl from Nitro Circus was the first female to do it.
Jolene.
Yeah, incredible
Jolene.
I think that's her
double
name.
backflip on your bike for me.
Right in between, nice.
Wow.
He hit it though.
I got caught on that shit.
Even like the fake stuff would hurt like a motherfucker.
They have fake razor wire?
I hope so.
I hope so.
It's made of plastic.
No way, dude. There'd be something. I would have crumbled at that height. Just landing straight down.
Like, okay, how is he even standing up right now? How are you functioning after
getting shot in the legs?
I
got shot in both knees.
Oh, that guy's gold teeth.
Oh, that's Aquaman. Jason Momoa.
Sounds like a combination of orange juice and champagne.
So, are there real bad guys?
Mimosa.
Or is this like, I don't even understand what's happening right now. It's like taking this long just for him to get his first mission? Or has he been told a mission?
No.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm pretty sure it's literally...
He's still being tested, and he's taking on this whole, drug operation.
He's just rolling with the punches here, man. He doesn't really have a plan.
Well, I think they keep hitting him with
people-
the forgetful flashlight from Men in Black, so he doesn't remember that he's in the
God.
He's getting a memory wiped. Some pretty sick dirt bike action.
That is totally not Vin Diesel. Whoever this skinny dude with the shaved head is, he's phenomenal as a stunt person. What? I thought he was fine. Now all of a sudden he's on his side.
Wow.
Oh
Sliding.
yeah, he slid on his side so he could get in the drain that he knew was there.
He somehow anticipated there being a large enough drain.
To fit him
To
and
fit
the
a
dirt
dirt
bike.
bike.
And then he doesn't even take the dirt bike with him. He just starts running.
The dirt bike is something you probably wouldn't want to just abandon. Right? It gives you the edge. If you're trying to make a quick getaway.
So what's the point of this movie? Have we established it yet? Why they're
I
training?
thought it was going to be a porn soon. Triple X.
You're hoping you see Samuel Jackson and
Vin Diesel get down. Little ebony ivory.
You're about to get a snake on your plane.
yeah. The plane's going down.
After
snakes
dark.
are on it, and it's pitch black in here,
Yeah.
so no one
When it's
knows.
pitch black, you'll get a snake on your plane. And it's coming in fast and furious.
About 7 to 10 times.
So what would 3 X's be in Roman numerals?
30.
Yeah.
So just...
Maybe that'd have been a cooler tattoo,
30-year-old virgin.
It's the prequel. They de-age Steve Carell. They de-age Seth Rogen.
So, are they putting him through this shit because he's arrested? They're like having him take down all these drug lords and
They're
whatnot
like, we
now?
saw your web series online of you jumping up cars.
In
Right.
2001 with the dial-up bullshit.
And now we want to hire you to go save the world.
But you can kiss my ass, Scarface. Is that what you just said?
Wow, Cassis.
I kind of wish that the volume was up a little because there's some decent dialogue here.
Oh, yeah? You want it a little louder there, right, guy?
Sam Jackson always delivers. Right?
Yeah.
Leavenworth Federal Penitentiary is no joke. They'll take a wild man like you and throw him in solitary just for the fun of it.
They throw people in solitary just for fun.
Hey, we've got room. We have no room. They just throw the guy on it.
They only have a few solitary cells. They end up throwing multiple people in there. It's not,
Oh, yeah.
it defeats the purpose.
Stacked on one another.
If you don't want to see the guy, close your eyes.
Just in a closet.
What blindfolds down here?
That's how Japanese prisons are, man. They stick your ass in a closet.
Yeah.
Seriously, you don't have room to even lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and people on death row don't get told when they're gonna die, so they're just kind of sitting and anticipating it, trying to figure out if it's their day or not.
I don't know how Japanese prisons really are.
That's how it is.
I know how Turkish prisons are.
Yeah?
From fucking, you know,
I know how
in there.
Aladdin.
Russian prisons are.
Jafar.
Russian prisons.
You go to first offense, Siberia, 5 years.
Yeah.
Second, 10 years. You don't want to know what happens on your third time.
That's when you wrestle a fucking bear.
Siberia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I learned that from that 70s show.
I learned a little bit about Siberia from a magazine called Maxim.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that magazine.
Did you learn about XXX on that too?
No.
There's a little XXX in that magazine. They'll show.
Really? It was. I thought it was always like tame, borderline stuff.
Yeah.
Like no full frontal.
Is it?
It's certainly not Hustler or
Well,
Penthouse.
no. Good God, there's nobody like pissing on anybody.
That is-
Wait, there would be
Maxim.
like 17 and like cooking at home magazines up front at Jewel Osco when I worked there, and every like first Wednesday of the month we'd have to have like a meeting, and we'd listen to phone calls that would come in from customers.
Yeah.
And then every fucking month there was this person, this guy, who'd be like, and I don't like your graphic porn magazines up front when I'm by the checkouts. And we're just like, graphic porn mag? Like, there's nothing up there.
Cosmopolitan or something.
USA Today and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Newsweek is too graphic.
Every single month. It was the
Entertainment
same
Weekly.
guy. We'd all start laughing just because we were anticipating like which one it would be.
Tiger Teen Beat or whatever.
Yeah.
Teen Beat.
Archie
it
comic.
sounds kind of.
He's like, this fucking Archie comics got fucking tits on it.
They have Veronica and Lisa. Or no, not Lisa.
Betty and
Betty.
Veronica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty's always busting out challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
Jarhead.
Yeah. Jughead.
Jughead.
And Jar Jar
Jar-
Binks.
And
Jar Jar?
Jar Jughead.
Jar Jughead. Binks and Jughead. Everybody's got a leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks and Jar Jar Jughead. Jar Jar Binks and Jar Jar Jughead.
Look back. Make it clap. Make it clap. Betty
and Veronica. Betty and Veronica.
Betty, it's 3 hours. Fucking, I knew it. Vin Diesel couldn't help but beat some Nazis immediately.
So, that's an interesting stringed instrument.
Yeah.
Many multiple strings. They call that a dulcimer. I don't know. Probably not.
Remember, we don't know each other.
I wish I didn't.
That's
This was a weird time for movies, I feel. Because this is like during like Blade and shit. So there was like a lot of that seedy underground debaucheries happening somewhere, but it was like fur coats and sunglasses and gaudy jewelry and like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is all very vampire,
Gothic.
like very gothic, homosexual,
Vampiric and homo.
erotic, fucking triple X shit. This is why it's triple X.
There's lots of cool people hanging out.
Vampire, fucking hetero, sexual turn, fucking gothic, skin biter.
Good lord. Why is he? They're in this like somehow this.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
They've turned like a castle into like a nightclub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Everybody's super cool. What? Look at this guy's mustache.
See that guy over there? The suit made out of motel drapes? That's a cop.
Cool. Super cool nightclub.
like that guy didn't
Black
stick
light.
out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, where's his frosted tips?
Yeah. And why has he got like so many layers on? He needs to have no shirt under that jacket.
It's 100 degrees in there.
What do you work
He's wearing a fucking scarf.
for?
Dude, that guy is Billy Ray Cyrus. The villain looks just like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Check
I feel like Seth Green could show up at any moment.
Or Danny McBride.
Somebody like,
How did you know? How did I know? What are you paying for his drinks? He's flashing his badge to half the bar. Cool. It's like Blade. No matter how many you pay, there's always another. It's him though. Because I did that because I
this guy's got like a.
Which is bringing us to our attention. My question to you is why?
I don't know, man. That sounds like a fake accent. to me.
Right? Yeah.
My question for you is what?
My
What's,
quiz.
is it even a specific region of Europe that you're going for? You know what I mean?
Transylvania.
Yeah.
My question for you is
It's like a
I'll
Ukrainian, Lithuanian.
Vampiric fucking Nosferatu fucking slang, bro.
right. Then you got dude with
Nosferatu slang.
8 piercings in one ear.
Yeah, that's too many piercings.
Yeah.
Looks like a Newton's cradle. You know the thing with the
The swinging
metal
balls.
balls?
The balls
Oh,
that
yeah.
bang together.
Right, those
The
balls
pin-
that
the
bang
pendulum.
together and they're made of metal.
They help your blood and your
Right.
anxiety settle.
That's Kristen Stewart, not Angelina Jolie.
Now that's funny.
Now that's funny. I live for this shit.
You know what? My friends call me X. So X, what exactly are you wanting?
What exactly are you wanting?
High-end pasta rockets. Time to start.
I need rockets.
It's a lot of red pillows.
This car, number 10, very difficult to find. And you would,
Cool.
oh yeah.
They're like, it's just a dick he drew on the page. There's nothing on there.
Fuck
He's
you.
like, yeah, this is a good penis to
Checks
draw.
out.
Yeah, checks out.
Sports, you name it. I like anything fast enough to do something stupid in.
I like anything fast enough to do something stupid in.
That's cool.
Is that something you want to go around saying?
The American
I like anything fast and then glance over at some hot babe.
to do stupid in.
And I can do something.
I want to do something.
Maybe
stupid.
Something unwrapped.
Something, yeah. Maybe something a little raw. Raw dogged. A little too fast. Stupid.
Oh, good golly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good grief.
handsome.
He's handsome, the cat.
Nice. Yeah, you can
Do
choose
boo
some
do do
art
do do.
if you can find it.
She's got ice and a thing with champagne in it.
I think she was rubbing her nipple with it.
Yeah. She's coming on to him.
So is she fast and stupid, or is she the fast thing he can do the stupid thing in?
She's fast and furious.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
furious.
shit.
Fierce.
She's gonna be furious when he fucking dips out tomorrow.
Takes off with the
Rocket.
Russian vampire dude.
Yeah.
They go get tattoos together.
It almost looks like the set that they filmed James Bond in with Halle Berry with the ice castle in the middle of the frozen lake or something.
Oh, some more fucking vampire women.
What, there's just 80 girls waiting to walk in there? Just
Yeah. This guy's like, I go for a jog after lunch every day.
in dress pants and a full suit.
The fucking Vin Diesel is just a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
Before
Right?
we could call them SoundCloud rappers. Shitty tattoos, triple X, it just needs to be on his face.
I would actually take Vin Diesel more seriously if he were to rap in this movie.
You were given a specific list of cars to go after. Who told you all of
Is that a wig?
So is this Gone in 60 Seconds now?
No, it's
We gave-
fast and the
We gave you a list of cars that we need you to
fast
get.
and the stupid to
Yeah.
do something in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
No shirt underneath his coat now.
Yep.
You know who was in Gone in 60 Seconds? Christopher Eccleston. He's also played Doctor Who.
What guy can pull off a fucking sun tattoo around their fucking belly button?
Sully Erna, the dude from Godsmack.
He can't pull it off.
He can't pull it off. He tries.
Vin Diesel's got like the same tattoo.
I have that tattoo around my anus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Right. If you're gonna get something like that.
Might as well have it showing where it's going to be shown the most.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you can just be like, black hole sun.
Fucking serious. Won't you come wash away my...
Is that a pedophilic song then?
No. There's no.
No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty
Black
much like
hole on
in
my
times,
sun.
right? Like an Armageddon song, I guess. Like giving up. It's pretty
Although that George Michael song, Father Figure, you heard that? Man. It's a, it's a little strange to listen to because he's like, put your tiny hand in mine. Put your tiny hand in mine? What is that? You know? Father figure? I don't know. Just,
Father figure.
it's unsettling.
Orange whips.
What?
Orange whips. Beers. You guys see a beer?
No, I have a beer.
Huh?
No.
I
No, thanks though.
have to drive in the morning. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe.
Simon likes to not get DUIs.
Oh, darn it. Yeah.
He's,
I've been clean.
I've never been clean. I came out dirty.
man, tell you what, I have never had a DUI, and I really hope that I certainly don't get one. So,
Well,
don't play with guns that
The
have
secret.
fucking blanks in them, okay?
it's the secret.
That's the message.
Knock on wood. There you go.
Yeah, I'm like, because he has a boner.
I said wood, not splinter.
That's what you call it?
It's small and thin, like a splinter.
I named mine after the Ninja Turtles character.
A rat?
Yeah, I call my dick a rat.
Scratch. There's a Ninja. Okay, so
I call my right nut scratch. And my left nut lumpy.
This man has named his penis after a rat. So, there's a character named Scratch, right? It's a really valuable action figure. Send it to Simon's GoFundMe
Yeah.
if you get one of these. But it was made as just a toy. It never actually appeared in the cartoon or the comic.
Okay.
It was like this cat action figure dude. Like I think he had like a jailhouse suit on or something.
Ooh.
And so like they were just trying to sell toys, so they We're like, how many things can we come up with? Let's just invent a character for the Ninja Turtles. But it's the most valuable Turtles figure around, I think maybe $2,000 or something. It's insane.
Wow. Onto my baby. These binoculars. He's like, you can see the fucking chick upstairs from right here behind this counter. Look.
Look at this picture I took of her.
Yeah. Yo, whoa, look. This is exactly where it's going.
Wow. So they X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look through her
X-ray
bra
vision.
for some reason. She's like, I see you looking.
I like it though.
Yeah.
She has a bra that's lined with lead, you know, so it blocks radiation.
I bet you he's gonna like slap that on somebody's forehead at the end of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
This is playing like every single cliche of a action movie so far.
Well, it's James Bond all the way, right? This is his cue or whatever. He's getting all of his fucking gadgets.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
you're absolutely right.
Or ammo.
Wow, I didn't even think about that, but it is very... He's M. Why are you standing so close to an explosion, dude? Doesn't make you cool, okay?
Yeah.
That guy should have hearing damage.
No, he does have. That's what the first thing I was going to say. If Pete Townsend has hearing damage from that bass
Just
drum
speak-
blowing up, then he fucking...
Pete Townsend has hearing damage.
Oh, yeah, because
Wow.
Keith Moon fucking... They double stuffed the TNT inside of the drum
Yeah.
at this performance they did on TV. And so right when they finished, Pete Townsend didn't know.
Yeah.
And he was too close to it. It just blows up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see the footage, and it was just... His ear was
I
shot.
thought... I mean, I would think that a lot of musicians just get hearing damage from loud amps.
Oh, yeah.
You're not wearing earplugs?
I always say, I still, even though, like, you chose that life. Like, so when I
Yeah.
see musicians shoving hearing plugs in there, you know, or earplugs or, like, some kind of hearing protection, I can't help but be like, dude.
Really?
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
When I was in a band, like, I had to. And I'm glad that I did. I wore earplugs as much as I could because when we would practice 2 or 3 times a week and then play a show and, like, be loud as hell, like, my ears would be ringing if I didn't use them. I'd go home after practice, my ears would be ringing. And my buddy Rob, who played drums for that band, actually has a little hearing loss. So, but he, you know, he was in, like, metal bands, you know,
Yeah.
just playing, like...
Yeah.
And the thing for the new guys too is they have the hearing plugs in or whatever, so they can hear themselves singing through it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that they're on key.
Yeah, it's ear monitor, so you get a
that's
mix.
different. But even
no, I
that, like,
can
you should have monitors that make up for that.
Right.
You know?
Or
Unless
just
you're playing around with some
turn-
like algorithm or arpeggiators that you really need to keep in time with. You know. Like,
You could always just turn down a little bit, you know?
No, never turn down.
turn down.
Man,
for
I
what?
remember saying that a lot. Just being like, all right, guys, like, we don't have to play so insanely loud.
Yeah.
But it is really fun. So, I mean, I get it. I'm not trying to... I just think, like, you know... Have fun without hurting yourself, you know? Like, you want to be 60 years old and, like, be like, what?
I'm 25 and I'm already hearing that.
Recently, Earplug Company, I think, got sued or something. Or, like, earplugs that were issued to military personnel were ineffective. And they're, like, military personnel with hearing damage because of the earplugs, they were, the manufacturer had done, you know, not made them properly. So they got sued or... I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up.
Sounds legit though.
Yeah, I want to say I saw something about that on
Look,
the...
he's just gonna shoot him right in the fucking lips.
No, pretty suggestive.
It's not yours.
Why is he pointing the gun at his mouth? And I have fake XN.
Jeez, take forever to slide down that pole.
a GTO. Right? Bunch of muscle cars and stuff. There's Ferraris and
Bugattis. I woke up in a Bugatti. Oh. Was that the Trank?
I think it's something that doesn't go in as far.
Dang, he's falling in love. He's falling in love with the Russian girl. And he's...
Most people talk a lot. Few are up for the moment. Welcome to Anarchy 99.
What?
What? What the...
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, what the fuck did you just say?
I think that was a fake one with like, I don't know.
What is going on?
Welcome to $1999.
99. This is like Tesla's dance club.
Yeah. Tesla Club.
So everybody's getting shocked.
Static.
Why do you do that to yourself? That cigarette's gonna kill you one day.
I like smoke better than air. If I could, I'd smoke in my sleep. I would still do it after it kills me.
Wow. What kind of dancing is that, dude?
What's she writhing around
That's
for?
like some fucking ecstasy, fucking...
What is that, some motorcycle gang of yours? Yeah. It's what we've been living since...
Yeah.
We left the army of Mother Russia.
Hey, she's
Badass!
Army of Mother Russia.
This dude cannot be actually Russian.
There's no way.
Politics? Whose politics? Not ours. So we decide from then on to do what we want when we want. It is in their honor we call ourselves Anarchy 99.
Anarchy 99.
Anarchy 90. This was in the when everything needed to have a number in it.
Yeah.
Like Sum 41, Third Eye Blind.
Blink 182.
180.
So I walked into a deli and urinating on the cheese. You got it.
Extreme!
That's actually a punk rock song, The Vandals, Anarchy Burger.
Really?
Always was, always will be.
America stands for freedom, but if you think you're free, try walking into a deli and urinating on the cheese. Anarchy Burger, Anarchy Burger, Anarchy Burger, hold the government, Anarchy Burger.
That sounds awesome.
It's a really good jam.
I would go to a restaurant called Anarchy Burger.
He's like, he did the whole like fucking, I put my left foot forward, then I bent my knee.
Leaning over and I'm looking down your cleavage.
She's like, I'm out of here.
She ate some Molly and now she's out of here.
Yeah.
Hey! Come on, get dancer. So he's the voice of Iron Giant.
He's the voice of Groove.
Voice of Groove. Wow.
He's the voice of the guy in Fast and Furious.
The voice of the guy.
He's also the voice of Jafar.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
He's done Jafar 2 times, I believe.
Yeah, and he plays the genie in the new release of Aladdin.
Nope.
Sure, it's not. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's.
Hey, that's
What about the uproar about Will Smith playing the genie? How do you guys feel about?
I'm probably not going to watch it.
No.
I don't think you
Regardless.
should make live action movies of classic cartoons. Why is
Well,
Disney just
some aren't too
regurgitating?
bad, right? Like Beauty and the Beast isn't that bad.
Oh, that's
It's
fantastic.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's if you take the
I
time.
enjoyed that one.
Yeah, if you take the time to actually do proper casting, not just be like, oh, we got this big name guy that
Well,
wants
what's
in.
wrong with Will Smith though? He could be a genie.
The VHS copy of Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie, is that worth something?
What,
Probably
VHS?
Going back to VHS. I like this.
Here we go, dude. With the Disney. Well, Simon
Black
says
diamonds are not worth anything. Really
Simon
anymore.
says that he knows people that collect only the Disney VHS.
You're kidding.
tapes.
No.
That's what I thought you saw.
No, I told you that they don't collect those. They only collect like the obscure horror ones.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like I'm sure people have them just to have them.
because of the case.
Well, yeah, the
Plastic
case and
case.
yeah.
actually having the physical copy of it compared to just like having it on Netflix until they decide to pull it off or whatnot. That's why I'm still all on board with having physical copies. Ooh.
All right. So there's a Netflix show called Working Moms. It's like set in Canada, I think.
Yeah.
So it's probably bad.
That's Dan Aykroyd in it. He shows up. I was actually like blown away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. It's actually a pretty damn good show.
Cool.
I mean, it's also on Netflix, so I feel like it's fair
Yeah.
to talk about that since we're watching XXX on Netflix. What was the percentage on this?
It was high.
Is
Yeah,
it
it was like
99%?
Yeah, it was like 99.
Anarchy 99%.
Yeah, Anarchy 99%. Matching your fucking wants and requests. Netflix.
So I was watching the show Working Moms, and there's a guy in the show. It's like my copy of Beauty and the Beast is worth $500, and I'm like, that doesn't.
No.
I don't think so.
That was something that they put out. Like people were pushing out saying like, oh, if you have a
Right.
Black Diamond
Oh right.
VHS tape.
Okay.
Like they're spewing some bull crap about
Black Diamond.
the Little Mermaid being like worth $1,500 or something.
No way.
No, it's like worth $30. Like if that. Like
Yeah.
$15-$20.
Worth $1.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you get it for $1 and it's actually worth like 30.
Oh.
That's how lucky
You
you
luck
sometimes
out,
you can
yeah.
be.
Yeah. I remember this scene.
Oh,
I've
you do?
never seen the movie, but I've
Just for
seen
your spank bank.
them bowling over for glass things. I don't know if it's been a reused.
Maybe that's
thing.
why Little Mermaid's worth so much. Is Spank Bank, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
the
Ursula.
Ursula. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I know,
I
right?
would do nothing
Flounder.
but just like let
I was
her
a
like
7-year-old
wrap me up
kid
with her
that just thinking-
testicles and like
Inky
big
black.
ol' big
Well,
ol'
yeah.
fucking red lips.
I have a copy of the one with the penises on the front cover.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
That's
seen
classic
that one
stuff.
too. My buddy had that.
It's not worth crap.
It's not worth crap.
Probably not.
I remember a poster of that,
Oh,
right?
with the dick on there.
Yeah, and I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, that's a dick. You know, it's like, come on. Man.
You're 8
Every-
years old
everybody
and you're
saw
like,
it.
that's a dick.
Everybody-
How many dicks were you seeing on the reg?
My
Well,
own, like my
He had
own.
about-
I mean, everybody
he had
on
about
the
Since
reg.
at 8 years old was just, I know what a dick is.
He had about 15 or 20 of them.
It's not difficult when you have one,
This is Jamie Lee Curtis, True Lies.
right?
She's like, hey, you ever seen somebody climb a bed before?
Dude, this is Jamie Lee Curtis, True
Yeah,
Lies. They
they're
just
trying to-
did it like
You know, they're trying
top notch.
to. They're trying to outdo it. They're like, we're gonna have more candles. We're gonna have a better bed. We're gonna have a different.
Oh my
sexier
god,
chick.
dude.
Was that Rihanna?
He's taking off his shirt.
That's Rihanna. And Drake.
Have you ever seen the Rihanna photos of her with her ass like bare in the mirror?
Nope. Good?
Not as good as Vin Diesel with his shirt off right now.
Oh, well, that's hard to come by.
It's a lot of candles.
It's a lot of candles, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
just-
have sex
I
with that
would
many
be-
candles. I get too scared. I'm like, dude, this is fun. There's too much fire in
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Like,
There's
it's
like
not
you're gonna light a
safe.
curtain on fire
Yeah.
and be fucking. How
Like,
can
what
you
the fuck,
focus
man?
on the
I'm gonna be swinging your head around. Your fucking hair's gonna catch on
right?
fire.
Bashing her head in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spray hairspray all over.
My
her.
fucking mega bush will light up, light
Mhm.
my whole body hair. I'll light like one of those
The happy
socks
trope.
pulled
That's why Vin
tops.
Diesel has to shave his entire body.
Yeah.
Not only is he faster in the water,
But it helps him not light on fire while having sex with candles. I like having sex with candles. Like 80
yeah.
of them.
Why? It's like an altar. You know? I feel like there's a real distinct lack of vampires in this movie.
Yeah, right?
They keep suggesting it.
Yeah, I felt like there was gonna be some kind of supernatural
Yeah,
element.
right?
And I feel like all of the stunts and all of the action we've seen thus far was all just him being tested by the government. And now he's hanging out with these people. Was he told to go undercover? And so that's what he's doing?
He
So
resisted going undercover, and he's like, you know what? I'll do it.
She's a spy too.
Kodak.
Can't-
5.1 megapixels.
Yup, totally. Comes out looking like a block of fucking blur.
She's got some rudimentary
That's a titanium
Sony laptop.
Skynet alloy.
He was on his way to the bathroom, which means he hasn't gone to the bathroom yet. Right?
Yeah.
So he's either going to pee himself or shit his pants.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Win-win either way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that helps me not pee in the morning is getting a boner.
Right.
Because once you got a boner, you don't really have to pee anymore.
Right.
But you have to maintain the boner, otherwise it goes flaccid and you gotta piss like crazy. It's like double.
So you just like keep a boner throughout the entire day?
Yeah, until like I say I'm gonna wake up at noon, I gotta keep that boner steady
Right.
until I fucking wake up and actually take my first. Because everybody's gotta pee in the morning, right?
Yeah.
It's like the first thing you can do.
Yeah, you gotta.
No, Simon, you don't pee in the morning.
Mm-mm.
You just wake up and go
Get
like
going.
another 4 hours.
He
without
just
a
is
pee.
already
4 to 10
peed
hours.
himself.
Huh?
4 to 10 hours.
4 to 10 hours.
He only pees in the bed.
Yeah, I know. I'm already peed in the bed, so I wake up and
Why
I don't
not,
have to
man?
pee.
That segment of the podcast is brought to you by Pee-All. It causes the need to pee to go away. It heeds the need to pee. Pee-All.
And we're back.
And this guy's belly is weird. It looks like a collapsed jack-o'-lantern.
I got a sun belly too.
It's-
God.
Yeah, everybody just sat around giving each other tattoos with markers and Sharpies.
Toothbrushes. It's like the thing that you could get as a kid where you would like blow in the tube or whatever and it had like the paint on the end and you'd like blow into it and have like a spray gun or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's what they gave Vin Diesel's tattoos with.
Yeah.
Airbrush?
Yeah.
I just inhaled on those things as hard as I could. I
Yeah.
thought that's how you worked them.
Well, typically I would have I'd be blowing in it and then have the other end up my nose.
Yeah.
So
Then I'd wash it down with a nice squeeze it.
yeah. I don't know what that is.
Well, tell us what a squeeze is.
Nice, refreshing squeeze.
Is that like
There
a
were like 4 or
Go-Gurt?
5 characters.
Yeah.
No, Squeeze-Its were juices in plastic bottles, but they were characters. They had the little fucking plastic
Yeah.
tabs that you spun off.
Right. You
Oh, like
twist it
the
off a little-
Kool-Aids?
Yeah, they were like little, but they were called Squeeze-Its.
Yeah.
You squeeze the bottle.
Yeah,
And
I
did
remember
that-
squeeze it.
Did those have like a Superman and whatnot on top of them?
They might have at one time.
Why? Well, back in your day, they probably had like a rock and a stick on top.
And a bucket. And an actual screw. They just screwed in there.
A rock and a stick.
A lead painted screw that you had to pull out because back in your day they didn't know that lead was poisonous. It had like mercury inside of the drink too,
No,
or some
it's just
shit like
Elmer's
that.
glue. It's just sugar, water, and Elmer's glue.
Well, Elmer's glue isn't toxic.
This guy just put a lit cigarette
Look
behind
at
his
you.
ear.
You're thinking
You
of-
are.
I am toxic.
They're fucking toxic, man.
Say it one
If
more
you
time.
are who you say you are, he's like, I ain't telling you
If
shit.
you are who you say you
My
are.
name's Jake.
If you are who you say you are, then you are who you say you are.
I'm confused.
Is that triple Z?
I'm triple X.
Triple
and
Y.
I'm triple Y. Yeah. That's her code name.
Triple every unused letter, the less commonly used letter.
He's like, where's Triple Z? She's like, he's still sleeping.
Triple Q.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Triple Z's. That was good.
They call me Night Blue.
Because I'm always going to bed at night.
Yeah.
You go to bed at night and get up in the morning.
I always go to bed in the afternoon.
I always go to bed in the morning.
Yeah, me too. I go to bed in the morning and then I wake up and it's like 7 in the afternoon or in the evening.
And then your boss calls
And
you
then I
like, where are
wake
you
up.
at?
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
Oh, I better put pants on at least to
Mhm.
pretend I'm a human being. with social norms.
Dude, that is freaking Emmy Rossum.
Is it Emmy?
It has to
Emmy
be.
Rossum?
Yeah, from
That's Dennis
Shameless.
Rodman?
Yeah, where's J-Lo at?
The fucking appetizers are coming out, and then it's like this fucking suspenseful music.
He gets triggered.
Why
He's like,
is
oh no.
He's like, this ain't the queso dip I wanted.
Why is
This fur jacket?
Why is he wearing this
Because that was cool.
Santa Claus
Yeah.
jacket?
This fucking goddamn fucking Hateful Eight.
Fun
He's gonna
fact.
get sniped.
They both look like they're dressed as furries
Yeah.
without an animal mask.
Well, why you gotta ruin the food? Man?
To get everybody to stand up.
Something I never liked about guys
Oh,
carrying.
he's gonna shine the light? Sorry, what?
I'm
You
sorry.
hit her?
I'm sorry. What? You're
Why?
carrying around a tray of hors d'oeuvres, right?
We should.
How long-
Oh! Just blew that dude's fucking. Yeah. What about the appetizers? Then?
Like, don't you want to eat food like right away rather than like you make food, you want to eat it when it's fresh? How long has it been sitting on that tray?
Surfs up, my
Just
dude.
walking
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! No way! He's grinding on this fucking tray.
That was so stupid.
Dude,
That was so legit.
No, it wasn't. It was so
Oh, yeah,
fucking
you can do
stupid.
that.
this is directed by the same guy that made every skate video back in like '98.
They actually had
Just
Tony
a
Hawk
skate,
choreographing it.
Fucking.
Tony Hawk, man, he's a
You could
choreographer.
probably do that with a cafeteria tray because you'd actually have those little spaces to put your foot in to get at least a little grip, right? Then a flat surface, you got like at least little edges.
Sure.
I'd like to see if somebody's done that.
I know that they used to, people would do, before they got rid of the takeout trays or whatever,
Yeah.
like fast food restaurants, they'd take them and throw them on the front wheels and put their emergency brake on their rear wheel drive so they could like slip around everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you fucking rip through that plastic though
Mhm.
pretty quick.
Like 5 minutes or something
I
like
bet.
that.
I've never been good at donuts. Every time I try to do donuts in my car, I get intimidated and then I like
Flip it,
freak out.
flip it and roll
No,
it.
but I've almost hit a car. You know, doing
Like
it in a parking
in the
lot.
snow.
Just snow. I've done it in the snow. Yeah, I've done it when it's like just wet.
Well, yeah,
What, you guys are fucking experts like donuts?
no,
No, I don't know.
when it was like
I don't-
slushy and snowy out, I'd like I'd see that the parking lot's obviously empty because it's at night or whatever, and I'd like take the wheel, spin it one way, and try and correct myself and like throw myself into a bad predicament to kind of prepare myself of losing control on this road.
I think it's easier to do it front wheel drive. 'Cause
Yeah.
I tried doing
You
it in
do it in
forward.
reverse though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it in reverse if you got front wheel drive.
A donut?
Well,
Yeah.
you can do it like a
Because it'll
reverse
keep
donut.
correcting it, and you'll just be like, "Here." But if you do it in reverse, you'll go woo, and you'll like whip it around quick as fuck.
Oh, so you're
I
doing
tried-
a ton-on.
The ton on,
A ton-on.
the ton on.
Oh, a donut backwards.
All right, that's it for me, guys. See you
Ton-on.
later.
Ton on.
Ta-da! So, I tried
Yes,
doing,
please.
I tried doing a donut in a 4-wheel drive, like a Jeep.
I tried doing a donut too.
And it because it has a hole in the middle. Is that
Yep.
Awesome.
No, I just took the Long John or the Boston
Okay.
Cream.
right? That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That's funny, John. Good story.
Thanks.
Shut the fuck up.
Put it there, you depressed son of a bitch.
You don't gotta tell me about that shit.
What are you saying now?
I don't know. Just 4-wheel drive made it difficult to do a donut
Oh,
properly.
well, of course it's correcting it.
Four-wheel drive doesn't mean four-wheel stop.
4-wheel drive ends with IVE.
Mm-hmm.
And I've crashed.
Yup. And I need to pee. And that's what my grandpa always said, that when you get in a car accident and you're drunk,
And you get.
first things first, piss.
Oh.
You gotta piss right away.
I like my beer flat.
That's what your grandpa told you?
Yeah.
That's advice?
Get that fucking urine out of your body, then
Mm-hmm.
you fucking go to the closest house nearby. You bang on the fucking door several times, but you don't let them answer, and you get out of there, and then you fucking set fire to the car, and you fucking run out into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And you just watch at a distance.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about getting...
Interdimensional demons are coming. The fucking globalists.
We got the fucking space aliens and scams and stuff like that.
You got space aliens.
Contrary to the sea aliens.
Dan Aykroyd saw a UFO when he was younger,
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
swears
yeah.
that aliens are real.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd's pretty convincing.
Why
I
the-
still don't believe. I'm always like skeptical.
Yeah,
but-
well, when you're a child and you see something, you're
right.
always skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, I've been fooled too many times.
Fool me once, shame
Shame
on
on you. Fool me twice.
Can't get fooled again.
So after XXX was told that one patch could like obliterate some shit, he slapped it on every single bike so far.
What, that explosive?
Yeah, the explosive bandit or whatever. He's like, whoa, I gotta be safe just in
What
case.
was
It's
that?
also a nicotine patch.
He slaps it on
Just
his neck.
don't hit the button that makes it explode.
Yeah.
But you can get some nicotine from it if you're trying to quit. I'm trying to lay off the explosive patches.
Look at this guy's fucking jacket back here.
Did
Was
he
that-
become?
fucking Zangief back there.
Did he somehow become like?
A priest?
Don't break my heart.
I thought-
Break it heart.
I think I have that exact same race jacket at home.
Was he gonna be a race thing?
He
Why
has
is his
different
bullets
color
purple?
bullets.
Yeah. He's the Joker. He stole the Joker's gun.
No.
Oh, they're like rainbow colors.
Yeah, they're different things. Like one is a hollow point, one is a like poison dart or something like that, and probably another's a
He
tranquilizer.
only gets one bullet for each thing he needs.
I don't know. Ask him.
He has to shoot all these people in the exact
Yeah.
order.
They told him, all right, you got
He's like,
this one.
poison dart, trank dart. It's shooting people.
He's like Molly dart, ecstasy
Molly
dart.
There's guards dancing and fucking.
Everybody's
grinding
just,
up.
it's a rave.
Licking walls and
Just
shit.
another
It tastes
goddamn
like ice
rave.
cream cone.
Just tongues like raw and bloody. He's just like licking.
Licking,
Licking,
keep
keep
that
on fucking
licking,
licking.
lick high. Ah!
Oh my fucking god.
So this movie is not at all what I expected. That's for sure.
No.
I feel like I'm watching, like, they just reused all the sets from Blade.
Yeah, Blade and Star Wars.
And GoldenEye or something. Yeah, what are they making?
What the fuck?
Fucking Star Wars.
That's a land speeder from Star
Yeah.
Wars. I've never fucking
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
They just retrofitted
And this fucking
a land speeder.
Dollar Tree Winona
Telling you,
Ryder.
man.
And then they got like guinea pigs and shit in cages. Like, oh, this will make it look pretty good.
I feel like movies get made like that all the time, right?
Yeah, they.
Where you have stuff built. They don't necessarily want to just throw it in the garbage.
Well, no,
I mean, if you change a set a little, you can reuse it.
Yeah, there's definitely prop stores and whatnot, but you'd think that they'd like throw some kind of like paint variation or whatnot, but just not go completely. Oh, this was in Star Wars, so let's just take it and throw it in here and act like it's something new.
Right. I mean, so many movies are filmed in the same studios.
Mhm.
Right. I mean, like.
But I feel like there's very few studios that they actually like keep up and running, like especially for movies, because how often do they like revisit a site in a movie sequel or trilogy?
So you think they're always scrapping sets and building new
Oh,
ones?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just to keep the
Oh, yeah.
people busy working on it?
Mhm.
Well, I have a feeling like Friends and like The Office and sitcoms like that were extremely popular.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Friends isn't a sitcom, but like stuff like that, they still have them set up. Because I've seen in the like Instagram and Twitter and
Well, you
whatnot.
pay to go see it.
Yeah, some people like go and see it, or actors will go and revisit it and whatnot.
Right.
Ahab.
Sure, sure.
Aha,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you make a few changes to this missile here, and it's, you know what I mean? It's in Die Hard 3.
Yeah, and then it's in Apollo 13,
Yeah.
and then it's in
I like how they have.
Armageddon, and then it's in
Deep Impact.
Space Cowboys.
And then it's in a volcano movie.
They have the oldest
Space
fucker
Cowboys?
carry that thing out there too. Yeah, get real.
Space Cowboys was...
I've never
Come
seen
on,
it.
man.
I've never
You've
seen
not
it. No,
seen it?
I've never seen
Is that with,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
is that with Daniel Craig? Space
Daniel
Cowboy.
Craig
No, what's
was
the one?
actually James
Cowboy
Bond.
versus Aliens?
Yeah,
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
I saw
That's
that.
what I was thinking of. Sorry.
yeah, that's decent. Yeah, I like that. Aliens versus Cowboys, Cowboys versus Aliens. But Daniel Craig was also James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think he was in Space Cowboys, but
He was in Road to Perdition. And Tom Hanks was in
Road to Perdition.
And Tom Hanks was in Dragnet with Dan Aykroyd.
Road to
And Dan Aykroyd was in Ghostbusters with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Oh.
Bill
And
Murray.
Bill Murray was in
He's blowing it up.
fucking What About Bob with Richard Dreyfuss.
And Richard Dreyfuss was
was
in
in Jaws.
Close Encounters of
Third Kind
and Jaws
and Jaws.
with Roy Scheider.
Uh-oh.
Roy Scheider was in a movie.
Rob Schneider.
Was on a TV series called Sequest.
In Sequest.
Was not a very good show.
Much like what Clint Eastwood's been doing lately. And
Could-
Clint Eastwood is in Space
Okay,
Cowboys.
Right. Clint Eastwood sings the song in the end credits of the movie
Oh.
Gran Torino.
Oh yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
It's horrendous. Like,
Next
good-
time I see Clint Eastwood, he's just gonna fucking deck me for saying that.
Yeah. Next
see him
time
all
Clint
time.
Eastwood lets us know he's listening to the podcast.
Yeah, next time Clint Eastwood is here filming the meal, he'll give us shit about it. You guys
He
talking
will.
about him.
He'll give a shit about.
So yeah, whatever this chemical is, he's blowing it up around all these scientists and whatnot.
Why'd you guys blow up these chemicals?
I don't know. I feel bad for the rats only. Fuck everybody else.
Right, because Splinter is
Yeah.
a rat, and
Yeah.
also the name of
A penis.
a penis.
Which is of thou. I'm putting my
Who
cigarette
calls a
out.
penis a splinter?
Someone who has a tiny
Me.
penis.
And then Ryan
Seriously?
because his penis looks like a rat. Because it's hairy,
because
right?
it has like funny little whiskers. And it's like makes it.
Why is he getting all worked up about all these
Right.
people dying as well?
So
I'm so sad.
Clint Eastwood, right, was in Space Cowboys.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where, like, you know, the old guys are, like, sitting at this table, and there's this other table of astronauts that are, like, younger, and they, like, send Ensure over to their table, you know? Like, Ensure, like, the drink, like, the
Insurance.
vitamin, Ensure, like, the
Oh, the
drink.
like, protein drink or
Yeah.
whatever, the breakfast
And
drink?
it's like, you guys are old. It's just dumb. Space Cowboys.
Metamucil. Drink
Yeah.
your Metamucil and your Rambo flapping.
Mucinex.
Take your Mucinex.
I'm Mucinex inside your
I don't eat it. I don't eat meat. I don't eat that rabbit food.
Starting to sound like Ron Swanson.
I don't eat no rabbit food. Give me all that meat.
So this is a set from the Scooby-Doo movie when they're in the
Yeah.
in the pit with the triangle, whatever the hell it is.
It's just a.
That was a Catwoman move.
Right? I'm Halle Berry now, shaving my head.
Yeah. Oh, shoulder check, elbow hit.
Gonna have the glass doors to make it look like a cool lab.
Yeah, if they went in there that soon after they exploded a chemical rocket, it'd still be in the fucking atmosphere there.
Yeah.
What a weird cut. Just open fire. Just
Yeah.
take
Okay.
it.
So
Bend the knee at the next fucking turn and just start shooting.
Right, you're in like a narrow hallway that's nothing but
he had
stone, and you're just gonna start like unloading. Bullets would be ricocheting all over the place. Like you would shoot yourself by accident.
Yeah, I love how they turned the corner too, and they just started unloading. They didn't even check to see if he was there. And then that guy's just standing there like, "Oh, I'm waiting for the check."
At? He's not even there.
Yeah.
Wow, you see that bad guy? He did an instant front roll.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Alright, shoot, I'm gonna roll out of this." Oh,
There's some
shit.
explosive nicotine patches.
Yeah, nobody will notice that on the door. Holy shit. Come on, dude, he's gone, man. You missed him. I don't think all these people are from Beverly Hills. It's just like fucking.
They're all just completely trashed through this entire thing. I love the look that you gave me too when I started to do that. You're like, holy shit.
Holy
wow.
fuck. Dude, like, he's gotta bust a fucking trip. You gotta shoot him down.
You're already trying to focus on escaping.
Plus, that ramp was like this.
And he's like, neck.
Yeah.
Right in the wall.
Can. I'm gonna do the Superman.
I'm gonna do the rodeo. Then this guy like just standing there.
Yeah.
Blow it up. I dare you.
I don't care.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow, that was a lot of explosions.
That's where their entire budget went for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Blow up all those fucking dirt bikes.
Still blowing up that close to him. And he jumps the fucking wall and he's gone. It's just like, it's so... Holy shit.
Does not give a fuck.
That was the coolest thing in the entire movie.
No fuck.
Just pulling up, wrecking the bike. Like, what the fuck?
That's what my uncle would do too.
You don't want it for later? You just throw it into a wall?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm here.
They got the Wookiee jacket there too. Or Ewok.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do. I had to blow up all those bikes.
I switched sides.
Oh, shit.
And my government doesn't pay quite as well as yours.
Well, my government pays twice as much as yours.
Make a good chance to walk
What?
into my business one day.
That's the guy that he shot in the back with the fake bullet or something like that.
My government pays twice as much as you.
My dad makes twice as much as your dad. my dad's the boss of Microsoft. He'll ban your ass.
My dad's Bill Gates. God, beat you at chess.
How the hell would she know that he's not in the way too?
So this light's blinking, is it?
What's going on?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't
Messing
actually
around.
He wasn't actually joking, John. The reason Ryan brought that up is because we tried to record a past topic of a podcast and it didn't work out so well. We didn't find out till the end of it, but we're not going to tell you what kind of movie it was or what kind of topics we discussed through it because we might bring it up in a later episode, which would kind of defeat the purpose of me talking to you guys about it right now. But I already opened my mouth and we started to talk about it, so that's the end of it.
Are we going to talk about Jason goes to heck?
Jason goes to the mall with Robin Scherbatsky.
Yeah.
Let's go to the mall.
Jason Goes to the Mall would actually be fun, really fun to watch.
Actually, why don't they do a
Really
reboot
fun
of that?
to watch.
Yeah, like do another installment of that where he just goes in and like slashes a
Yeah.
couple hundred people.
Come on. People get locked in there after hours, you know?
Yeah.
He goes into like a sports equipment store, gets a hockey mask. Okay.
Changes it out,
Come on.
revamps his style. Instead of having a machete, though, he gets like a cricket bat from like Shaun of the Dead and just starts like bashing people's heads in.
He's like looking through CDs
Okay.
at like a music store, which don't exist anymore.
Maybe he goes into FYE and finds like a
FYE, yeah.
He finds an Eve 6 CD and it's like
Yes.
I was swallowing my pride. I would choke on the right, but the lack thereof.
I have that CD. I have that CD, and half of
I know that song.
half of them are scratched the fuck out, so they like skip in and out.
I know that song word for word.
Don't admit that ever again.
Yeah. I'm gonna unmute it now.
I know a lot of terrible songs. Not sure why.
Well, yeah, and
Something
then
about,
recently in the news, Nickelback is not the worst band anymore.
No.
So we can admit our love for them now, guys.
Yeah.
John was telling me
Imagine
just earlier.
Dragons.
Yeah,
Imagine Dragons is
Yeah.
worse than Nickelback?
Yeah,
That's what
they've been-
that's the whole.
Nickelback has
Wow.
passed the baton, so to say, to Imagine Dragons. So in lieu of that coming clean, John was just telling me before this podcast about him going to a Nickelback concert.
You
Later,
went,
a couple
you went
months.
to a Nickelback?
Well, not
concert?
just yet. In like a couple weeks, they're coming closer to us.
Oh.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, that's
You're going?
Oh, yes. We did indeed have this conversation.
You're going to see Nickelback.
Yeah.
And as long as it's within my budget
Right, okay.
Of anything for Nickelback.
of anything for Nickelback.
So,
exactly.
if anybody's looking to buy a kidney or some blood plasma, John's your guy because he's
Oh,
looking
yeah. I'm
he's-
going to need every fucking nickel, right? And then I can get back
I'll drink to
to
that.
go see Nickelback. Because-
The price of the ticket is like $10.95 and $11.
There's 3 opening acts.
It costs more.
And all are Nickelback cover bands.
Okay,
Two
playing
Nickelback cover
Playing the
bands.
same exact set
Yes.
they are.
Precisely the same set.
I
And
feel-
then 3 doors down closes the set. Closes the show.
I feel like we missed something where they just started to fucking tongue punch each other in the throat.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, that's, it's called
Again?
XXX, so.
Yeah.
Then you got the whitest guy you know.
Whitest kids you know.
That was a good.
Those guys are
YouTube.
funny.
Yeah.
These guys are real funny.
How's that? That's a fucking
Oh, that's
some kind of a track shot or something.
yeah, that's Greta or whatever from Gone in 60 Seconds.
So they have it on like almost like little rails, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
To get that?
You know what? This is so funny to me, and how they do this in every movie, where it's like the guy who had a YouTube series out of him doing fucking stunts now is teaching like all these people of how they're gonna fucking like take down this terrorist organization.
It's alright, guys. I drink Red Bull on the daily.
Yeah, he's like, I
Okay.
had 6 Red Bulls
Yeah.
before I came in here. Let me tell you something. If we're gonna beat these people, we
On
need to
the
get the plane
daily.
and have wings.
So, Red Bull on the daily. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of Red Bull, and if I had too much, it would like make my heart beat really fast. I had to quit drinking
But
it.
that's normal. You'll get past
No,
that.
like it would be almost painful. Like it would
Yeah.
be like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
I
normal.
really had to quit.
Oh, surf's up, bro.
Yup, snowboarding in the air.
I just saw a thing
So don't drink too much Red Bull and play with guns that have blanks in them.
Yeah.
because you might blow your brains out. Kurt Cobain. Sponsored by Kurt Cobain.
Oh, good God.
Courtney Love, how you like us now?
So, okay. Nearly every extreme sport they could conceive, they put into this.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we're going to need dirt bikes. We're going to need windsurfing.
Oh.
We're going to need bungee jump.
Snowboarding. Ramping cars off of bridges
He's
and doing the dive.
skyboarding.
Yeah. He is the Silver Surfer right now.
And we have to have Rammstein behind everything.
Oh,
Everything.
yeah. Some kind of new metal.
Hatebreed.
We gotta have tribal tattoos.
Pantera?
Shaved head.
I don't know what to fucking listen to.
I haven't seen something like this since like Power Rangers back in the day.
You know,
Oh,
I like a lot of heavy music, but I feel like there's too much of it that just sounds
generic.
Yeah. Where and
Just
they put the whooshing of the everything and like everything too far in the
Who's
back
this
instead of just
Vikings?
cutting it all out.
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
so practicing and be a LARPer.
What's your mind?
Yeah, then they happen to be looking through a telescope in the exact same fucking area. Where's you coming? Alright, you don't know how to speak Russian? Just say something.
Snowmobiles.
Say skiing. Ugh.
Yeah,
Snowboards.
Ugh. You can tell I was the majority of my ancestry is from like that part of Europe because I can get the down really well.
Cool.
What in the Triple X.
Wow.
He sucks. Like, all he's proven thus far is that he has luck.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this shit, like, he's wiping out right now. Look.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
He's not talented.
Yeah, then he's got the goggles on from the Willy Wonka with
Never looks
Johnny
tired.
Depp.
Not even breathing heavily.
Yeah, no.
Makes it look easy. He snowboards and down this.
I live for this shit.
Time to drink a Red Bull.
A vertical cliff face just sliding.
Avalanche.
What the fuck?
More explosives.
Yeah. I bet you James, or what's his name? Michael Bay. Michael Bay directed this movie.
Roland Emmerich.
Oh.
I want explosions every open possibility we got, guys.
Directed by Explosion McGee. That's a director you've never heard of.
Then they do like a phony ass avalanche that could have been thrown into fucking Godzilla.
Yeah.
So, is this that looks like it could
That's
be real?
pretty fast.
No, that's fake as fuck, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What? You thought that was real?
I mean, some of it.
You need your eyes checked, son.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Optical
Okay,
One.
clearly, that's. What year is this?
2001
Or 2 or something?
or 2 or 3.
18-year-old CGI right there.
Yeah.
Or,
You think they'd do something like that better today?
I hope to God. I don't think they
Could you still tell it wasn't real?
right there.
I mean, how the fuck do you make an avalanche look real unless you just use footage of a real avalanche? You know.
Well, you used footage of a real avalanche to
Yeah.
create your CGI avalanche.
Well, yeah, and
Oh,
like
okay.
that, there's not enough color differential in
Yeah.
the avalanche, and everything's too rounded out to be like a proper avalanche. Like it's not natural whatsoever. And even if it was snow, with the way that the sun shines on it, there'd be more of a shadow and kind of discoloration. But that is just extremely rounded and like blowing up in your face wide, aside from where they want to separate the flows.
Well, you know, now that I look at it a little closer, clearly it's fake stuff. But why not just use footage of a real avalanche?
Yeah, it's
Easier?
Why not just make a real avalanche?
Look at this.
Can you
He's
create
catching
one?
it. Extreme.
Yeah. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Get
Oh!
fucking real.
Wow, dude.
Damn.
Survived it.
What in the
You gotta
world
be
is
fucking
that?
kidding
How
me.
the fuck did he get up there? We
Well,
just see him
Yeah,
up there?
he jumped and he's like, okay, I'm gonna instinctively reach my hands out because I know it's gonna be there, but that's wacky as fuck, dude. They threw it even on the. They threw it on the lens of the camera to make you feel like you're inside of it too.
Oh, I was inside of it. Yeah, eat that snow.
Pull your head off your bald head, you fuck face. Stupid fuck.
Broken ankles. My ankles are broken.
I broke my ankles.
These guys somehow have already shown up in their massive all-terrain super snow vehicles.
Well, that's what they drove in National Treasure to go to the boat.
Yeah.
Dude, still smoking cigarettes. I smoke in my sleep if I could.
I smoke every day till I die.
I smoke everything. Unless it's cloves. Fuck cloves.
Yeah, fuck cloves. Those cigarettes are awful.
Yeah, don't smoke anything that has spices in it.
No.
Right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
This is like cloves are like you put them on like a ham. Right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't smoke like fennel. It's what makes pizza kind of taste like it does.
Yeah.
Just smoke some cinnamon.
Smoke some
Your
cinnamon.
lungs would just be on fire.
Italian seasoning.
You know what I mean? Just don't. Like, don't play with guns that have blanks. Don't. Please, for the love of God.
So,
Movies make this stuff look like it's super cool and then totally extreme. Like, because you're in the Xander zone, right? For a minute. You're in the Xander zone, John.
I'm not in the Xander zone. I feel like by stating I would be in the Xander zone would say that I'm about to witness some kind of outrageous shenanigans. This fucking guy. This is Billy Ray Cyrus. Straight up Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus speaking to a Russian accent. And he's like,
yeah.
Sure, I'll give it my best.
Why not?
Best isn't good enough.
The best will never be the best.
Fool me once.
Shame on you.
What happened to Simon?
He's in the bathroom.
He'll be back in a minute.
Oh.
What if Hank can't touch his splinter and go to the bathroom?
Dude.
I guess not.
Gotta get the VHS tape out of the player.
Some important footage on that. He's got the hard drive.
Oh. The VHS.
Just stored on a VHS. But just secret panel full of weapons. I know where it's at. How'd you know that was there? So many weapons.
Wow. So many explosions. Wow, those cops got fucking lit up.
How do you pitch this movie, right?
You say Vin Diesel, right?
And then
Vin
you
Diesel.
say Sam Jackson.
extreme sports explosions.
People love
and
extreme
gunshots.
sports right
People
now.
love Sam Jackson right now.
People love Sam Jackson.
People love explosions right now.
People love Vin Diesel and Fast
love-
and Furious.
People love.
We're gonna
sexy
take
babes.
Fast and Furious. We're gonna take what fucking kids are talking about nowadays. We're gonna throw it into a fucking secret agent movie.
It's like it's like a Bond movie, but
just
not
hearing it, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Vin Diesel!"
Yeah.
You said, okay.
Riddick, man.
He's gonna bring some asses into the seats.
Then we're gonna take an escape pod from the Enterprise and throw it in there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you're just I do think that I like the fact that, there could be some recycling going on.
Yeah.
Like just you got a set from some movie, like all you need some like pipes and shit in the background. These.
It'd
Right.
start like 1,000 fires. And have people yelling in like language. Yeah, just make it up.
Ahab. So that's some sort of reference to Moby Dick.
Oh, because he was an Arab?
No, Ahab.
Captain Ahab.
Ahab. Because XXX and it's Vin Diesel has a dick.
And it's the size of a whale.
Named.
A sperm whale.
Vin Diesel named his dick Moby Dick.
I heard Vin Diesel is an asshole.
Yeah?
Yeah, while he's on set, he's like a harder actor to work with.
Do you think he has an asshole tattoo?
Maybe.
Probably.
Is he one of those, what the fuck are they called? Where they, like, stay in character through the entire thing, like Heath Ledger did with the Joker?
Method actor?
Yeah.
Like, he got into this. What did he do to get into this?
Is Vin
fucking
Diesel
role?
a method actor?
I don't think so. I think it's I think he's barely on the line of being an actor.
That's gotta be.
Like,
That's got to be my favorite question for the week. Is Vin Diesel a method actor? Right?
Oh, shit. Smoking kills, dude.
I'm not going to forget that anytime soon.
Smoking kills. So do I.
Yeah, triple X. This should be redone into a Grindhouse flick.
Try my brand of
You know?
cigarettes. Triple X.
Triple X.
Look at this thing. They got an experimental craft that they're just taking out through this grotto.
Well, yeah, it's a drone supposedly because that's where he threw the.
Speedboat.
Oh,
No, he threw the hard drive in, not the speedboat.
here we go.
No, I mean,
What's that? A sea
he
ray?
motorboated the hard drive? Seriously?
Yeah, he stuck the hard drive that they
Sucked
pulled
it.
out. Yeah, the one that he pulled out,
Right.
whatever the fuck it is. He stuck it inside the hatch of there.
Right. The hard drive in the hatch. He snatched the hard drive and put it in the hatch. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm barely hanging on to what's going on right now.
I feel like there's just non-stop explosions and shooting. And
Oh, yes. Vin Diesel.
You fucking dummy.
He has no legs in the fucking sequel.
right.
Double X.
Double E Boston X. Damn! You just blew that dude up?
They're pulling this from Indiana Jones.
Right. I was.
He's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm underneath the door.
I was. Yeah.
That
Oh,
would not
it's
stop
gonna
it.
crush
Yeah, that would
It's
explode.
good that it would shoot it back.
She threw a propane tank or something under there. What are you just making things worse? You're gonna blow everyone up. We gotta catch up with this experimental
Then you
missile thing.
got Glassman over there.
Look at all these jeeps.
With lost legs, he's still a threat. Triple X.
Running on stumps.
He just like takes somebody down with knives.
He has knives for in place of legs now.
Oh,
He starts
sick,
stabbing
dude.
people.
So at this point in the movie, I think we know that it's a GTO because
Yeah.
they showed a close-up.
Fast and the Furious
What?
meets James Bond. That's how they pitched this.
Right.
You want Fast and the Furious meets James Bond? With like a
Yes.
fucking convoluted shit
That's
story
what I wanna
full
watch.
of explosions.
Hey, you know what? Can you throw in a bad Russian accent? I'm on board.
What's it got for sample devices? They're like, yeah, triple A.
You seen that blade? You seen that blade?
There's that one
We can use the
person
sets.
in the fucking meeting that puts their hand up and is like, triple X? Like, should we do?
Isn't that a raid?
They're like, people love sex.
Right.
It'll only bring people more in.
People love sex. You don't think better than one X. It's two X's.
Then you get 3X.
So what they did is they're like thinking like people that are smoking dope, they'll see it and they'll see Triple X and they'll think porn.
Yeah.
And then they'll watch it and they'll get tied in with all the gunshots and the explosions and shit like that. And maybe we'll show a couple girls in their underwear and whatnot.
Right.
Then
I'd
we'll have
pay for
some
that.
bald-headed, dickhead boy.
Yeah. Some fuck boy
I'd pay
in a
for
fucking
that.
submarine.
And then we'll have a guy smoking that's like, if I die from smoking, it's worth it because I'd rather be dead than not smoke.
And stunts and explosions.
Yeah.
I know, it's like, I'd live for, cigarettes. I can't wait to have that next cigarette.
Yeah. I can't wait to smoke me a fucking
No.
Maverick full
Don't
flavored.
smoke cigarettes. Don't play with guns that have blanks in them. It's pretty much the same thing, right?
I don't know. Smoke cigarettes is pretty cool. Something
Do you
cool
think
about
it
smoking
actually
cigarettes.
makes you look
Oh,
cool?
it looks cool.
Because I've debated this in
You
my
smell
head
like shit,
for a
right?
long time.
You
smell like
People
shit.
know immediately that you're smoking
Yeah,
because
right.
you just smell like raunchy butthole.
Right.
You smell like shit, you feel like shit, you taste
No,
shit.
you don't feel
Your
like
mouth
shit.
Yeah, you
though.
do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Not really.
Bet.
So I bet.
Shake on it.
How many years have you smoked cigarettes?
Couple of
A
Probably
couple- a couple.
You've smoked cigarettes?
You?
Wow.
You?
Zancy?
I still smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I smoked cigarettes for 15
But I ha-
years.
Do you
But
feel
I have like one a day.
shit afterwards?
No, not usually.
He doesn't smoke the right kind.
Yeah.
If I've had like more than 3 or 4 in a day, I think that's really excessive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I try to
That's
have like
fucking-
1 or 2 a day.
Oh, man. I just smoke like 10, 12.
No, man. you can't
Ryan
do
sits
that.
down with his diet, and he's like, okay, so if I have a couple of them, it'll be all right.
You know what? I talked to a
Works
doctor
them in.
once about it. He's like,
Yeah.
you smoking them cigarettes? I was like, yeah, I only have 1 or 2 a day. He's like, oh, you know what you're doing? He's like, you're keeping yourself addicted. And I was like, can't argue with that, doc.
Slap on the prescription. Prescription patch.
I had a doctor tell me, he's like, how do you feel about twins? Not even kidding. This guy was, how do you feel about twins? Your
The
girlfriend and I?
movie Twins?
No. And I was like, love Schwarzenegger, love DeVito.
Yeah.
You know, there's a scene where there's a beer bottle on top of the thing, and then it's not there. In Twins,
Oh,
the beer
really?
bottle thing. Yeah.
Continuity error, huh?
So the doc's like, hey, how do you feel about twins, bro? We're doing the ultrasound.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just fucking with you.
You're like, how do you
I was
feel
like,
about
yes!
a scalpel in your neck, doc?
He was,
Or your throat.
Yeah.
he's got a Netflix special. He's a stand-up comic now.
He's like, that's part of my new act.
Yeah.
He just starts playing his show.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Am I allowed to say his actual name?
Kim Chong or whatever. The guy
No,
that played
no.
Mr.
No, but I mean, he was a funny obstetrician,
Yeah.
right? And he was actually my girlfriend, and he was her
Lover.
doctor for all of her
Oh, wow.
pregnancy. So yeah, he was a really cool guy, really.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was funny, like the first time I'm in there,
Wait, you want to advertise for him?
and he's like, "What? I don't know. We can talk about actors' names because everybody knows the actors.
Everybody
names.
knows DeVito.
right?
Everybody knows
Schwartz. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna like, but this is somebody that I probably shouldn't. His name was Dr. Carlos Mencia.
So he stole off his readings for you from somebody else.
He was like, I just am
No!
loud. He's stealing other people's act.
It's
I
like,
take
no, you're
everybody's
not.
act.
He was like using
Joe Rogan
like
calls him
racial
a-
Yeah.
slurs.
He's
like,
half German or
pretending-
whatever.
Yeah, pretending that he was fucking Latino.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
just-
Joe Rogan called him out
Right,
on that shit.
yeah,
That's
in front
awesome.
of an audience.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, you're just taking everybody.
Uh-huh.
He's like, you're just fucking jealous. And it's like,
You're
dude,
probably in love with
no,
me.
he says some
You're
dumb,
in love with
he
me.
says some dumb shit. He's like, quit being a bitch. Like, dude, you calling Joe
Yeah.
Rogan a bitch? Is that smart to do?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
and then he was on I forget what radio show it was, but then he was like telling
Put
him
you in a
about.
headlock. Fuck, you'll pass out.
You'll pass
Like,
out.
no joke. Like, I saw him do that in another video.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
he like choked the dude out, and the
Yeah.
guy like started laughing. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
the
can
guy
you
thought-
do it again? Can you do it again?"
Right.
I just saw that today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy was like, clearly like,
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 he
thought he was being funny or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just gonna. He's like, dude, if you really like, come on, man. I don't know. I
If you don't
I'm
get
not-
it
I
head
don't
on your
think-
beer, did you even have a beer?
do not condone violence of any kind. Right? It's not okay. But
Unless
like,
it's on your children.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Dude, children literally are nature's punching bag.
It's like that Ramones song.
beat your wife.
Is that a Ramones song?
No, it's an anal cunt song.
Oh, okay. Hey,
America.
we didn't write the song. It's Anal Cunt that wrote it. So beat on the bread is a Ramones song.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think it's like funny. Like,
With the baseball bat.
yeah. I didn't
Uh,
write the song. I just think it's funny.
Look at this maneuver.
Wow. Okay. Zip line. So they just had a list of like everything.
They were like, what?
They're like, snowboarding.
cliche,
Check that box.
Yeah, and then they
Explosions. Check that box.
Fast cars, hot rods.
Check it out.
Check that.
Checks out. Checks
Checks
out.
out.
Checks
Checks
out.
out.
pull a couple of scenes from fucking Air Force One or whatever. We need some fighter jets. Let's just
You
pull
know
from
what this
stock
is
footage.
missing? Harrison Ford.
And fucking True Lies.
Independence Day. That's what I was thinking of with Will Smith.
Yeah,
Oh,
Independence Day.
Aladdin.
Hey man, that's not a
Yeah.
bad choice. That's not a bad choice.
What?
For-
Bad
for-
Boys 2.
To what? Bad Boys 2 or Independence Day.
Mm.
Did you see that they're actually coming out with a... You know how they've been coming out with like females being the main roles of where males were? like in Ghostbusters.
Oh,
and whatnot.
right.
They do the gender swap.
And I saw the Ghostbusters with, I wish I could remember the actress's name.
Hilary Swank.
Megan McCarthy or whatever.
Faye.
Actually, I think Megan McCarthy is one of them.
Yeah, McCarthy.
Yeah,
Is,
yeah, they're doing a or
McKinney. She's from Saturday Night Live. She's
Kristen Wiig.
McKinnon.
and Liam Hemsworth in it. I liked it.
But yeah, they're doing
I
I like.
I liked it.
I
Okay,
have to say it like
but-
because they're like some sexier.
I'm excited. Is there really?
scared.
Is there really going to be a Ghostbusters 3 with some of the original cast? I mean, of
No.
course, Harold
Oh,
Ramis
it's-
can't be in
yeah,
it.
Well, they
it's
can't
called-
because Egon's dead.
No, they're just gonna
Egon's
they're
dead.
gonna CGI him and just have
Egon's
him
ghost.
be a ghost.
Right.
It's fucking Ghostbusters.
But no, before I forget,
He's a ghost on the team.
they're talking about, or there's like
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
There's like
I want to tear up a little bit thinking about Egon's ghost.
You just make him a ghost.
Simon, I'm sorry, buddy. Bruddy.
no, you're good. There's pictures coming out about a guy that is like playing a male Tomb Raider.
Oh, good God.
Oh, dude.
It actually looks pretty dope.
Oh, good. How do you
It's
find-
Uncharted, though.
Yeah,
That's the movie
If
Uncharted.
it's not Tom Hiddleston, I'm not interested.
it's better.
It's
I'll have to look at the
Uncharted.
picture.
The video game's off the hook.
Uncharted.
I bet it's
Okay.
the Uncharted movie.
Yeah, sure.
Because they've
that's
been working on that.
I played
Nathan Drake, dude.
I have
Nathan Drake
Nathan
and
Drake.
Laura
Game
Croft,
briefly.
they can exist together.
I have a couple of those Uncharted games for PS3. So
I've got every single one.
Oh, okay.
Bullshit.
No, you fucking don't.
Yeah.
I borrowed Transformers from John, and
Yeah.
I didn't bring it back for like 6 months.
Yeah.
The movie?
No, this Transformers PS4 game. It was fun. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Ghostbusters with the all-female cast was fun.
It was
I'm
fun.
not saying that
It
'cause
was
it's
a wild ride.
Okay, maybe it wasn't exactly a roller coaster, but I'm excited.
I threw my
Are
hands
they-
up every time.
Are they really
Laughing.
like one of them fucking noodles? Am I wrong in thinking that this Ghostbusters 3 movie is gonna happen? I mean, is that just one of those fan-made trailers?
No, it's been one over and over again. There's been Bill Murray flat out said he would never.
Yeah,
do it.
okay.
He said nobody wants to see old people in fucking suits running around
Maybe
chasing ghosts.
Didn't he say he would
And I
only
say
do it
you're
if he
wrong.
died in the movie, if his character died?
No, I don't believe so. But then they talked about having Seth Rogen, Danny McBride,
Oh, okay.
Paul Rudd,
Sure.
and then they're coming in as the next gen, and they're like training them, like they're their grandsons or something.
You know what? That doesn't sound half bad.
And so they're taking like the fucking.
Yeah, I could live with that.
Yeah, how old
You know, I saw Paul Rudd in the Ant-Man and Wasp, and I've watched it a couple times, and I was really pretty
It's
impressed.
a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Never
Sure.
seen it.
Yeah, she kind of, nobody was disappointing, and I thought that the movie had a great pace, and I'm talking about a movie
Great.
that's
pace.
not XXX right now.
XXX has no pace whatsoever.
Right.
And it feels like it's been on subpar throughout the entire movie.
If this movie had pace, it would be spelled with like 3 of the same letter.
3 X's.
P-A-A-A-C.
A fucking money symbol in there for some reason.
Right.
It has one of this S sound, C sound. Pace.
Well, yeah, you can only imagine what their sales brought in with having Samuel L. Jackson and Vin Diesel.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I was just looking that up. The camera just goes to his tattoo for 100 gold. Next scene, show the tattoo. Next scene, show the tattoo.
Show his side tattoos.
I wouldn't be surprised if they spent more on Sam Jackson than they did on dirt bikes and explosions.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They got the dirt bikes and explosions from the cheap.
They
Sam
probably
Jackson ones they paid the big money for.
they probably paid out the ass to have him in this movie.
Paid directly out of their asses.
Yeah. You look it up and they find out that he actually did it because he really liked the plot of the movie and they were just here not watching it at all. There you go.
Was this at Honolulu now?
Hopefully the end.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Here, lotion on his fake tattoos.
Yeah.
Don't rub it on his actual tattoos though because it'll fuck him up.
Oh shit, he's got a new mission?
Yeah.
Motorola.
Pass the test.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like if I was paying more attention to this,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
I feel like if I paid attention to this, my ears would bleed.
Yeah.
This looks so real. What are we in right now? Are we underwater still? Or like, are we in the smoke
I don't know.
ring?
Then they're going back with the Rob Cohen.
Okay. 2 guns that look like bottle openers.
Okay, so that was Asia Argento, Dario Argento's daughter.
In this movie.
Yeah, as the love interest. It was directed by Rob Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, is this Bush?
Sounds like Bush. Bush is like, can we please be on the out? They're like, dude, come on, man. I guess. It's a lot of new metal. He's like, I got a real tough one. I promise you I won't let you down. Gwen Stefani's like, my career's kind of holding, us together. You don't need to do it.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani makes more money than Gavin
Oh,
Rossdale.
fuck yeah. So,
Is this Bush?
So how much do you think the budget was for this movie?
I'm gonna go with like.
And now we are in like 2002 or whatever. So.
150 million.
I'm gonna go with like 23 million.
It was 70 million.
Wow.
All under bikes.
Estimated, because when you do like advertisements and all that shit, like
Yeah,
kind of lose like opening weekend, August 11th, 2002. It debuted with $44,506,103.
So they didn't make their money back on the opening night.
No, but gross overall when it was finally, and this is as of 2012, so this is DVD sales, everything else, which is kind of bogus. I would like to see like the run of it.
For a while there, it seemed like DVD sales were like, that was like a pretty big part of
VHS tapes too, right? 2002.
Oh, tell me about it.
But no longer.
But 2002, yeah, they had some VHS tapes still.
Yeah.
So gross, it's made 142 million.
Jesus Christ.
109,382. So it's like doubled it.
Yeah, they still made out with a good amount of change after that fact, but
dude, this trailer had to give like Samuel Jackson like $50 million.
He was half the fucking
you know
budget.
What, man? You're people are gonna want to see him in this. It's
Wait, because this was around the time of? Well, no. When did they do Unbreakable? That was like 99 or something like that. Or
Unbreakable.
Like Snakes on a Plane and whatnot was in like the 80s, right?
Snakes on a Plane?
Dude, I don't know.
2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
was it
It's
after?
like the same year.
Like the same week.
Yeah, same
Like
week.
Sam Jackson's like, I gotta get on the plane and fly to the set to do something.
Yeah.
Well, geez, I'm sorry. I don't fucking know.
No, I don't know. I know that Will Smith filmed like I want to say it was one of the Men in Black movies and that Muhammad Ali movie at the same time.
I like how he's right there too, just
Yep.
staring at us
Yeah.
for Bright or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Immediate advertisement.
they heard us talking about him throughout the entire movie.
So overall, who wants to give their final thoughts on XXX?
As much as I like explosions, I thought it got a little bit tedious. It was just blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
And other than that, it was like watching like a snowboard video with a new metal soundtrack and just like every possible extreme sport.
Yeah, all sprinkled in. You have like parachuting, skydiving, the fucking
Zip line?
Yeah, zip lining.
Speedboat.
Riding
snowboarding,
dirt
bike.
Yeah, dirt bike in between barbed wire.
Grinding on a tray?
Yeah, a
Grinding
serving
it.
tray.
Sick grind on a fucking silver platter, bro.
Crashing a Corvette off
Order.
the side of the bridge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even barely paying attention to the movie. Like, it seemed to be a muck. And, like, even the dialogue behind it really wasn't all too clear.
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of pick up on where they're coming from a little bit on, like, just bits and pieces. But overall, I feel like it didn't put out a story. And they were, like, just looking to throw out big action scenes and
if
explosions and
If
whatnot.
there was some sort of plot, what it revolved around, like, drug trafficking or, you know,
The Russians had
the
some
Russians and the
technology,
Colombians.
right? Or whatever.
Well, yeah, them trying to blow something up and him being put to tests and whatnot, and ultimately just him, it being a 2-hour-long story about him getting some girl at the very end after he just finished nailing some chick midway through the movie. So, that positive
Yeah.
characteristic for Vin Diesel, and then his airbrush tattoos also added a nice little bit of a touch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those tattoos. I don't know.
Yeah,
Too many.
too many.
Too many X's, too many tattoos, too many explosions, too many
Yeah.
extreme sports,
The,
too many Doritos, too many Mountain Dews, too many Red Bulls.
The transition of seeing his neck tattoo over and over.
Yeah.
For every single.
Like, they pan in and, like, zoom in on the back of his neck just to make sure
Yeah.
you're not
remember.
confused.
I feel like if we did like a drinking game, every time they showed his neck tattoo, we'd be completely shit.
We would have alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Looking at the picture right now, I think that the tribal tattoo on him is actually real. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But everything in color is absolutely bullshit. Sprayed on tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on when this movie was made. I really don't.
No.
'Cause the story really isn't there. It's the only thing that threads it along is the cliches upon cliches of, like, other film ideas.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's almost like they took the plot to Agent Cody Banks from the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, and they made it all grown up, and then they threw XXX over it.
What's the most grown up we can make? Like, well, you know, it could be like X's, like rated X. No, that's the name of the movie. What's it rated? It's just 13. No, it's a rating. It's like,
Yeah,
it's a rating. It's not a name.
Triple
3.
X.
It
Rated
would've been
PG-13.
3 Roman numerals. Well, no, people think it's 30, and like, Vin Diesel's not 30.
Well, you might have been at that time.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he's done.
He looks like he's about 14 here.
14 and a half
And
after
just,
the
like,
movie.
swallowed a whole thing of creatine.
Creatine.
That would explain why he's always around
Goes-
like snow or water and
He
whatnot.
goes to GNC at the mall.
I just got my membership at Planet Fitness.
Even the Triple X is written in that tribal look.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very.
That logo is awful,
the
dude.
logo is-
It's they didn't put any effort into
No.
graphic design. Like they
Yeah.
put none. And well, how do you make it? It's just 3 X's. How do you make it look cool? Well, you make them all pointy and
Look like
pointy and
vines and
Yeah.
red.
Wait,
They look like they're metal.
did they even explain why he had the triple X on his neck? Or what?
No
Was it some-
idea.
Was it something
Why
even as
is
cheesy as like being like, oh, he's so extreme, we had to give him 3 X's, or because you know that his name's Xavier, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's Xander.
Xander.
You're in
Okay.
the fucking Xander
All
zone.
right. So
in
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
In the
You're in the
Xander
Xander zone.
Unless he's like one of those fucktards that like spells everything with the X in front that
Yeah.
Fuck.
has a Z or a J or something like that. He's like, my name's Zose.
So this Zazu.
Zazu.
Only Zool.
He keeps going back to Aladdin.
Yeah.
Zazu. Is that a character in the lid?
Iago.
So,
I think.
Iago. That's
Where's Zazu from? I know Zabumafu from Zabumafu.
I don't know. I just, every time I hear words like that, I think of Yo Gabba Gabba.
Gilbert Gottfried was the voice of
Jafar!
that fucking parrot. God damn.
Yes, Your Highness. I fucking think that this movie is a shit fest.
It was a shit show.
This is the biggest turd I've ever had put into my eyeballs
Right.
thus far. I think some of them
Like
were rough.
Okay, is there anything you think could have made it
plot?
like
Storyline?
Yeah.
less candles, more candles?
Less cliche.
I don't think they could have fit any more fucking
They
candles in the
crammed
shot.
every cliche they could possibly
Dude,
put in
If the bad people, if the villains in this movie were actual vampires,
Right.
it would have made this movie
Right.
better.
It would have been Underworld
Or-
with Kate
Yes.
Beckinsale.
Yes.
Or actually
The
Russian.
Xander Zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Real Russians would have helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why couldn't they just call it Xander Zone?
Okay, a cameo with fucking Tony Hawk? God, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I like Tony Hawk. I have nothing against it, but it like
Yeah.
takes you out of the movie.
Does
You know
it?
what I mean? It's like it's
But
almost
it
like
shows you how cool he is.
Did they have Tony Hawk in it?
okay. All you need to do to
They
establish
had
how cool.
Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, they have Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, just every extreme sport.
Awkward landing.
Do you think we got Travis Pastrana doing a triple backflip? Superman can knack
I think
360.
no scope across map on what would this be?
Fleece it out.
Oh, thinking flicka.
Like Siberian coat thing. What was that?
Yeah, what's
Big
the
furry coat.
what's even the point of him having any tattoos at all? Like, there wasn't any. It was like
Tattoo showed how
how
edgy
badass
he
he
was.
is.
Yeah.
Like-
He's
Right.
not the one that you take home to meet mother.
Right.
yeah. It's
He's
not.
the one that is your dirty fuckboy. Like
It's
that
not
you
even the movie
travel.
that you fucking
You know
take
what-
home to your mom and be like, "Hey, mom, I just watched this decent movie." No, it's like, it's either this or fucking Bruno with Sacha Baron Cohen, and you're like, I don't want to see any dick swinging around, so I'll might as well get this.
So, when you rent a movie called XXX, I think you expect to
Yeah.
see
Triple
dick
X.
swinging.
Yeah.
That's where they got all
When
their.
you get none,
Yeah.
disappointed. Like Kevin Sorbo, disappointed.
Totally.
Maybe that's where they got all their money from. Like, their gross income is like when Blockbuster would just have the movie titles out in front, and they wouldn't have a cover photo on it. You know how they just had Blockbuster XXX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had some kind of skeevy pervs walking in there like, oh, XXX, I might as well give this a go. And, you know, there's probably at least 30 out of 100 perverts that are just walking around in movie stores looking for some kind of...
Statistics on
Yeah.
perverts. It's like, I've done a little research.
Well, I mean, we got about...
I know how many times I've done it. I don't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I was what,
I've times it
12
out.
when this came out?
30 out of 100 perverts. They're walking to Blockbuster.
I'm gonna see Vin Diesel XXX immediately grab it.
I can tell you right now it's about
The marketing team on this
33.333%.
movie
33.
was fucking off
Wait.
the hook.
33.333% because, I don't know, I'm a pervert,
Right.
and
3 repeating.
there's 3 of us here.
Repeating.
Through the decimal.
Repeating.
3 keeps going.
Fuck.
It's like when you try to divide 100 by 3.
Not possible.
This movie's exhausting.
3.3. 3 X's repeating
Yeah.
for infinity.
Yeah.
I think that would be like a Clockwork Orange style punishment.
Yeah.
You know, like put eye drops in your eye, hold your eyes up, and make you watch this movie
Yeah,
3 times in a row.
I feel like if it was a good movie, like even with filming Final Destination, like it kind of pulled you a little bit
Right.
like
I mean,
into
yeah,
it.
Final Destination
but-
has a little more of a
Yeah, this
cohesive, you know.
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I agree.
it was just like us constantly conversing over the movie because there's nothing that actually was able to grasp you.
Right.
Like,
There's
I could-
very little follow.
Yeah, I can
Plot
see
wise.
if you went to the movie theater and you
Yeah.
actually sat down and paid, you'd be like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to
Well,
actually figure out what's going on. But as
Yeah.
far as them like actually being able to project it out there and have it be something tangible to grasp.
Imagine going to the movie theater. You're like, what's on the show tonight? What's going on the theater tonight? What's happening? And your options are like this,
This
Blade 3,
Flintstones,
like eating glass.
right?
Like they're
Shattered.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Rated
Turtles
PG-13.
3.
No, not in 2002. I think TMNT though, the movie came out in like 2006, something like that. Yeah, this movie's a shit fest. I don't recommend it to anyone. And if you do watch this movie, this is like one of your like prized possessions of your DVD collection.
Go find the nearest bridge and
Yeah.
Throw your DVDs off a bridge. We're not
What
encouraging.
the fuck
not encouraging any
happened
kind of
to you?
suicide or anything like that. But yeah, if you consider this to be your favorite movie,
We don't condone suicide, but we condone natural selection.
Yeah, and if you're stupid enough to like this movie more than any other movie, then it's probably about your time
to find another movie.
Yeah.
Or to just pay for WrestleMania.
Dude, WrestleMania Beach Bash is stellar to this day. I have that on VHS.
Dude, Simon buys random blank VHS tapes, and
Yeah.
you'd be surprised at what you find on those fucking things.
I just showed him one last night that I had. It's like maybe 25 minutes or something like that of just like some Spanish or Espanol music videos of like just girls dancing around bikinis and
it's
having
like
their
MTV Grind.
yeah,
Grind.
it's so freaking weird. And then
But
like,
it's all the polka music. You know? It's like,
Mhm.
beep, 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 and it was like dancing sexy to it.
and it's the first half hour, and it's a 6-hour tape.
Right.
So the last 5.5 hours, I'm assuming, because I
You haven't
fast
watched
forward.
them yet?
No, we watched it last night, and then it just
Yeah.
cut
The
out.
things you find of it. I found a bunch of VHS tapes at the end of somebody's driveway. I'm like, throw these out.
Fuck yeah,
Throw
dude.
them out.
Yeah,
And on them was like a bunch of stuff recorded off of like cable, right? So
Okay.
some of them are actually, like it's not crappy reception.
yeah.
Some of them almost look okay. A lot of them look terrible though.
Yeah.
So, it's hit and miss, but
Just a family snuff film.
I know, right? I did
Well, yeah, that's what
people tied up in a closet.
that's what I have a VHS tape group on Facebook or whatever, and they're like, "Is it a
We're
is it
still recording, right? I mean,
Yeah.
is it grandma's birthday or is it a porno or homemade
my
porno?"
God.
It's like VHS roulette where you go to a store and you find a blank VHS. I have
VHS roulette.
2 of them so far. One's the Spanish music videos, and then the next one is like Law and Order, and it's like the really shitty, like the screen's like staticky from this, so you can just see that bit
Yeah.
because it's somebody that recorded on like their antenna that it wasn't angled properly or something like that. But that's what I
Wow.
compare to this movie. It's like the stuff that you record on your TV on a VHS, and it's like staticky halfway through, so you're kind of paying a little bit of attention to it, but overall, like the subject matter of it is just nothing to actually grasp you.
I mean,
in.
there was nothing
No,
here to keep me interested.
other than Vin Diesel's airbrush tattoos and the explosions and the guns and the babes and the drugs that they showed for like a split second.
Look at this picture.
You know how much this stuff is worth?
It looks
I'm
like
gonna collect a bunch of coca leaves and make cocaine out of them, and then take it back to the United States, and then
you know how much these are worth back.
He's shot already. He's
Yeah.
already shot. So, he's like,
So it's almost like the trash version or the extreme version of Titanic, where he's like hanging on her behind while she's sticking her arms out, like I'm the queen of the world or whatever.
But he's got 2 pistols.
Yeah, no, those are hers.
Oh, she has them?
Yeah, she's holding them in her hands. It was in a scene in the movie, and like goes up behind her and bear hugs her, and she's like, I can't do nothing now.
all right, man.
All right, man.
All right.
I mean, this is what we did. XXX.
91% match.
91% match.
How do you feel about yourself now, John?
I feel like exactly why I never just watched this film.
Right.
Why I didn't,
It's a good reason.
and watching it now, it just like clarifies like why
The cat just fart on my coat. That's how I think we can. That's how we all watch this movie.
Enjoy your pink eye.
The cat just farted on my phone.
I feel like that would have been a better movie than this.
All right.
Yeah.
NBKIA.
NBKIA. Oh.
I'm Simon.
I'm Ryan.
I'm John. We're out.
Check us out next week for another extravagant movie review.
Yeah.
Bye.